Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Before we get started, click that like button, turn on notifications, give her a huge thumbs up, and also stay at home.
I just always want to remind people that I am not a therapist and I am not a life coach. It's funny because I always think of the elders that I would go to, right? I had, and one day I'll put it up. I still get frustrated at myself. I thought I was going to die. I thought I only had a few months to live, and I was going in that direction. So I had a run-in with an elder who was a fireman. And so for me, I always tell you that I'm not a therapist and I'm not a life coach because, as Jehovah's Witnesses, we go to people, right? And the people that we go to for our problems are, quote, the elders. And if you break it down, if you really break it down to what you're going to, got it? You have bus drivers. My Kobe was a bus driver, a school bus driver. I've had computer people, men that I looked up to who they were savvy in computers. They were arborists or tree trimmers. They were janitors. They were window washers. And you need help, right? As a human being, you need help. And you need unconditional love. And when you need direction, or maybe just a listening ear, remember who you're going to, because you may not get what you need. You need help. And even if you just if you go to your next door neighbor, you may find that your next door neighbor has more information than the elder body that you go to. And you may find that you get more help because they know about the suicide prevention hotline. They know about how to get a hold of a group that can help you with your alcoholism. They know how to help you with somebody if you are a survivor of incest. They know how to help you. And now we have YouTube. So you have a lot of information from psychologists and psychiatrists and neuroscientists that will help you understand your brain. So you may find that you don't need those people to come and help you because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to help you. And they're not going to benefit you in the long run. And if I can just remind you not to tell them your private information. Let's say you had, you did touch a boob. You touched somebody's boob. You had some, I don't know, things happen in the human brain. And if you're a kid, you want to go to someone who you can trust, and it's not an elder. It will not be someone that has been conditioned the way elders have. You're just not going to find the reliable information that you need. And you don't want to tell them your private information. If you've done something in the congregation with a man or a girl, and it's a consensual relationship, and it's not anybody that is an adult that is hurting you as a child. You are an adult. You're a preteen and you're going through life and you're experimenting. I'm sorry. Usually you do, as a human being, need to talk to somebody, but I would not encourage you to go to any of the elders. They are not safe because eventually your private information goes throughout the congregation. And I know that from experience. My parents had a lot of private information they would go to the elders and talk about. And because my mother, she would talk to other sisters and confide in them. It was it was a congregation knowledge, and it wasn't just my family. When you tell people anything in the congregation, if you tell individuals in the congregation and you tell elders in the congregation or their wives in the congregation, eventually it will get into the congregation and the gossip will go. And it's not just my family. I know of elders who have had experiences with their family members and their families, you know, committed fornication, adultery, whatever. They were messing around and their families would be fodder for the gossip. So it's not particularly just for a publisher, but it's for anybody. And I would not recommend you telling your private information, your intimate private information. Don't share it with anyone in the congregation. I would go to a therapist. I would go to someone who is outside and who wouldn't end up giving you some sort of mark because you did something. If you're a child and you need help, if you're a parent and you know your child needs help, I would not go to a congregation elder. I would go to someone like a school therapist or someone on the outside. There's plenty of outside sources that can help you with your children if they've been molested in the congregation. But I would not ever go to an elder. Never. Because they just won't help. I saw it. I saw that done in my family. They will tell you to go, but they will not sit with you and help in the process of being able to tell what happened to your child in a congregation by an elder, by another member in the congregation. I can't emphasize that enough. You're just not going to get the help you need. Just remember who you're going to. And like I said, I'm not a therapist. I am not a life coach. I am someone like you, a publisher, just a publisher. But I am a mom. And so I feel, and I've seen history of abuses in the congregation and how elders handle it. And I ignored it. I ignored it because I thought God would make it better. That Jehovah would intervene. That he would clean out the congregation. Over the years, I've seen child molesters that sit right amongst us as publishers. And we all know who they are. And we don't say anything. Some of us know who they are. And we chalk it up to leaving it to the elder body to reform them. We chalk it up to bus drivers and tree trimmers and janitors and window washers to reform these people. Think about it. Think about that. All right. Well, I hope this helps you on your healing journey. Follow your bliss and be good humans. Something that never really happens. Oh no, my plant. Look at that. It's like pouring thing. Look at that. What is that?